The gorilla and the polar bear, two of the most aggressive animals on Earth. Since neither of them can meet face-to-face because they live on opposite sides of the planet, many people ask themselves, who would win if they faced each other under equal conditions? So today, we are going to analyze the stats and abilities of both beasts to find out who would win this showdown. The cognitive ability of the polar bear could be considered low compared to others in the animal kingdom in terms of memory, pattern recognition, social skills, etc. But when it comes to hunting intelligence, the polar bear stands out, since in the winter, after months without eating, its intelligence when stalking prey is what will save it from starving. The polar bear is used to fights, whether with other polar bears or predators like wolves. The gorilla stands out as one of the most intelligent animals in the animal kingdom. Its memory and social structure rank it high in this metric. But, as we've seen, this intelligence isn't very useful in hand-to-hand combat. In terms of attack, a polar bear's bite is devastating, with a force of 1,200 pounds per square inch, capable of piercing the gorilla's skin easily. In addition to its claws, which measure 10 centimeters, enough to kill a man with a single paw, a gorilla's attack is based on brute strength. It can deliver blows with a force of over 1,400 kilograms per impact. Its bite is also powerful, reaching 1,300 psi. However, it is not designed to kill like a predator. Its muscle mass compared to its body is moderate, since a large part of its weight is made up of fat, with an estimated muscle density of 60%, much lower than that of the gorilla, but suitable for its role as an endurance predator. The gorilla's muscle mass is extremely high. It represents about 40% of its body weight, with dense muscle fibers adapted for explosive power. Its muscle density is one of the highest in the animal kingdom, even surpassing that of felines. Weighing up to 700 kilograms, a polar bear can push or apply force with its front paws of up to 1,000 kilograms in impacts or struggles. Weighing up to 200 kilograms, a gorilla can apply more than 2,000 kilograms of force with its arms, especially in downward strikes or when throwing objects. Its strength is centered in the torso, arms, and back. Since it doesn't eat for months, the polar bear travels long distances in search of food. It can walk more than 30 kilometers a day, swim for hours, and survive in extreme conditions. Its physical endurance makes it one of the toughest animals in the world. Despite its strength, its endurance is average. It is not built for long chases or prolonged fights. It tires quickly if it enters a state of rage or intense combat. Still, it can handle short bursts of effort with a lot of explosiveness. With skin and a fat layer up to 10 centimeters thick, the polar bear has excellent armor that the gorilla will hardly be able to penetrate. Its best defense is to avoid damage through the use of strength and intelligence, because although its skin is thick and its muscles offer good protection, it doesn't have the same protective layer as the polar bear. While it can take strong hits, its skin doesn't protect it from a polar bear's bite or scratch. Weighing up to 700 kilograms, the polar bear has excellent capacity to take damage from its opponents. Its size, fat, thick skin, and strong bone structure give it a high health bar. Its muscular body and strong bone structure make it resilient, but weighing less than a third of a polar bear, its capacity to take damage is significantly lower. While the gorilla might be able to throw a large object at the bear and deal some damage, Once the bear closes the distance between them, 2 or 3 swipes would be enough to bring the gorilla down, and 1 or 2 bites to finish it. Since gorillas and bears have never actually fought, this is how I think the fight would end. The gorilla has no chance of beating the polar bear in a 1 versus 1. Maybe it would be fairer to have 2 gorillas fight the same polar bear that's 2.3 meters tall and weighs 700 kilograms. Then things might be more balanced. What do you think? Could 2 gorillas defeat a polar bear? Let me know in the comments and tell me what animals you'd like to see face off. If you liked the video, subscribe so you don't miss the next ones. Thanks for watching.